Storage out here on the Waycross Highway and by Parker Insurance and Realty in downtown Jessup. Bob, we got guests here on the air this morning. We'll start with our first set of guests. Do you want to start with? I'll start with. Okay, I'll start with the hospice. Hospice is here this morning. Yes. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. We got Jim Poindexter and Alan Jones in here this morning to talk about hospice.
Yes, we have several really important and big announcements that we're going to talk about this morning.
Okay, big announcements for hospice.
First thing I want to talk about and remind people of is in grades 1 through 12. It is going to be on October the 16th and 17th this year. We're trying to find a date that's a little bit cooler, but not real cold, and still get outside and do things.
Okay.
The registration for the students, the deadline for registration is September the 18th, and that's coming up here real fast. So it is a great program. Stanley Todd, our staff chaplain, has been running this for years now, and it just gets bigger and better every year. And it is for students who have experienced the loss of a loved one. It can be a parent or a sibling, an uncle or a grandparent that has been close to them. And if anyone out there knows of anyone who can benefit from Camp Hope, please let them know so that they can be registered for the program. Okay. It'll start on Friday evening around 5 o'clock, and
that date is
on the 16th, October the 16th.
Around 5 o'clock. Okay.
And they will
September, not October. Okay, September. I'm sorry, I said the wrong month.
No,
I said the wrong month.
It's October 16th.
Okay.
The deadline for registration is September the 18th.
All right, September 18th. The deadline for the registration for Camp Hope, and it'll be held on October 16th.
Right. At the Forest Pond Lodge between here and Ludowici.
Okay. They
have been very gracious to allow us to use that facility, and it is a great facility.
I've never been in it, but it looks like a great facility over there in Long County.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it, and they have been so good to us, and it is just tremendous. But on that Friday evening, October the 16th, we will we'll do all the registration, and then there'll be some snacks, something to eat, and Stanley normally shows a movie and talks about what's going to be going on, and gets all the registration things out of the way. And then the camp starts Saturday morning. Excuse me. It starts Saturday morning, and it involves not only counseling, both individual and group counseling, but there's also arts and crafts that the students will be working with throughout the day. And there'll be recreational activities for the students throughout today. Weather permitting, there may be some horseback riding or some jet skis out there for the kids. There may be some fishing opportunities for the kids out there, and it's really a lot of fun for them. But it is also a very good program. It teaches them how to communicate and how to learn how to grieve appropriately. Many times, and I know when I was growing up, my parents never wanted me to see them sad because they were afraid it'd make me sad. Well, that's always not the best way to do it, and so you have to learn and how to grieve properly and appropriately. And this is a great opportunity to do things. All the arts and crafts are geared, with the theme of bereavement or grief support type theme. So it's really a great opportunity. It's a lot of fun. We have a number of volunteers throughout the area that just do a super job to help out, and as I said, it just gets bigger and better every year.
Okay, and if there's kids out there from I think you said first grade to 12th grade, right?
Yes, that's
who
correct.
Want to go to Camp Hope, if their parents want them to go to Camp Hope, if they want to go to it to learn how to get the past a loss of a loved one, whether it's a family member or someone else, how do they go about getting registered for this Campo?
We have registration forms online. They can go to www.hospicesoga.org and go to the Camp Hope window, and they can download the forms and then send them in or bring them in, or they can stop by our office and fill out the application forms there.
Okay, Hospice of South Georgia on Sunset Boulevard across from Bill Morris Park. You can give them a call or go by for that or go to their website. Okay.
And this is open to not just people who have used hospice care.
Right, so
It
for everyone,
doesn't matter whether they use hospice care or not. It's open to all children. So.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm sure we'll talk about more of that as next month comes in. You got another event with hospice you want to talk about?
Yes, we do. And,
we do.
And Alan Jones is one of our hospice board members, and he's here this morning to make a great announcement.
All right, Alan.
Okay. Hospice of South Georgia, of course, we've been around since 1999, and we opened our new office in June of 2012. And today we want to announce that we're going to open a inpatient facility where we can house 4 to 5 patients in the house. The location we'll give out later. We're still working on bookwork and got a huge amount of forms to fill out to do all the required stuff. But
is it safe to say the location won't be at around where your office is right now? It'll be somewhere else where the location will be
a separate location.
On-site patient care, okay?
Yes, and it will include, like, as we say, 4 to 5 rooms. We will have a prayer room or quiet room. We will have a large family room for the families to gather in. One of the rooms will have a patio where the patient can actually go outside and sit and get fresh air and sunshine. Have all the required medicine rooms and clean rooms, all that kind of stuff. But we're excited about it. It's something that Wayne County has needed, has not had. No one offers that, and we're very excited that we're going to be there hopefully in the next 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
It's very exciting time
ready to go and to have.
Good. Yes, we're very excited about that. I wanted to give a plug since this is a nonprofit, it requires a lot of volunteer work, and Sheila Stevens does a fantastic job of organizing her staff, Tony Ray, Stanley Todd, Jim Poindexter. But in the last month, there were enough volunteer hours, 258 hours in a month, which eliminates the need for 6 employees.
Oh, wow.
That's
a lot of money saving.
It's a huge thing. It's hard to get people to volunteer for things like that, and but they do a great job, and we thank the volunteers because it's because of them that you can make a nonprofit go.
Right. Well, we ended up being a nonprofit here. We didn't really go up to that way. I tried to get my staff to volunteer, but they say, sorry, we got bills to pay, so I'm still. You have this plan on. Okay. But that's great. That's just good news by hospice. Y'all continue to grow and expand. Nonprofit Hospice of South Georgia's got to have South Georgia in there. So to be the true nonprofit Hospice of South Georgia, and y'all have that on-site patient care would be fantastic.
Yes, we appreciate the time.
All right. Sounds good. And you got a golf tournament?
There's the VFW has their golf tournament Saturday morning. Be there early. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the tropical storm won't be here at that time.
No, it won't be. No, it won't. But
we're looking to have a lot of fun out there too.
Okay, VFW golf tournament this Saturday at Pine Forest Country Club. Shotgun start. Everybody should be there around 8 o'clock.
We're going to try to get started as close to 8:30 as possible.
Start off at 8:30 and get out there and have some fun.
Yes.
If you have any questions about the golf tournament, call the pro shop out at Pine Forest or call the Jessup VFW.
Yes.
427-3838, right?
That's it.
Okay. All right. It's an easy number to remember, so that's what I remember. All right. We got another. Anything else that y'all need to talk about? Is that it?
That's it.
Well, Jim Poindexter, Alan Jones, thanks for coming in this morning, and good luck with all your projects there with hospice, okay?
Thank you for having us.
All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob show in just a minute with another special guest.
We're speaking to Al Bridger from Air Evac Live Team base here in Jessup, a part of the Air Medcare Network. Al, why should I be a member of Air Evac?
Jim, life is full of dangerous possibilities, but you can gain financial security for your whole household for only $65 a year. In the event that you are transported as a member of the Air Medcare network, Air Evac will work with your benefits provider to secure payment for your flight. Whatever your benefits provider pays will be considered payment in full for your flight. Air Evac members do not receive a bill for services rendered by any of the participating bases in the Air Medcare network. Air Evac wants to make a positive difference in what may be the worst day of your life.
Air Evac, saving lives, every second counts. Call Al Gruber at 912-202-0005. That's Al Gruber at 912-202-0005 to activate your tethers today.
All right, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, world famous Butch and Bob show for this Thursday morning, 27th day of August. Another special guest in here, Tom Shue. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Butch. Thanks for having me this morning.
And Tom, you are with a business here in town that has been around a little bit, but not real long. And tell us a little about your business here in Jessup and Wayne County.
Butch, Bob, we're a little bit different. The name of my business is called Almost Everything. We are the true American pickers before they became popular. We've been in business since 1987. We used to own the Brunswick Flea and Farmers Market in Brunswick, Georgia, and the Jacksonville Antique Mall. And when the bottom fell out of the antique market, we dropped down to estate furniture. Not to be snotty or anything, we try to buy above what the nonprofit stores usually get. When you're in our business, you have to have a niche, and we try to get the stuff that doesn't show up as frequently in most of the thrift stores.
Okay. So you go to the estate sales and get the cream of the
No,
crop?
sir. We actually buy the whole thing.
You just buy the whole thing?
Yes, sir. We're one of the few people that Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia, we rich or poor, we've got a long client list that we've bought from up and down the coast, and we also buy heavy in St. Louis, Missouri. We bring the old stuff down from there to South Georgia and take used furniture up. And there again, we're just glad to be here. This Jessup store has probably been the easiest store that I've ever opened. You've got a really great community here, and there have been so many people that have been nice to us that it's phenomenal. And I never understood, Bob, small town radio. I've seen you in Glenn County doing sports things, and anyways, like your station. Jim Howe's been after me for a long time. Radio works. Jonathan, your programmer, did a super job. And the short time we've been with you, I've been really surprised at the folks you guys have brought in. There's not really a central medium here in Wayne County, and your local radio station is an integral part, and I've enjoyed listening to you guys.
Thank you very much, Tom. We appreciate those comments. Now, a little bit of your background. You say you're from Glenn County, is that right?
Lived in Glenn County, was raised in Jacksonville. I'm a product of Anheuser-Busch. My grandfather worked there for 35 years, my father for 45, hence the St. Louis background.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes going out looking for treasure, whether at a garage sale or a thrift store. And folks, believe it or not, it's there. And I could talk all day about the antique business and the used furniture business. Everything has a trading range, but you know, there's stuff out there below market, especially in this volatile economy. There are motivated sellers. You find somebody that's a motivated seller that either needs it out of the way or needs the money. You know, you can, if you look on Facebook or wherever, there's the competition now is pretty steep as far as markets, because everybody watches TV. Everybody wants to find the golden egg.
Right, that hidden portrait in an old frame somewhere that's worth a lot of money, or a coin or something.
That will eventually happen, Bob, believe it or not.
Butch, that's Bob.
Butch, I'm sorry.
We got people do that all the time.
Butch, it'll happen. Mostly, you know, there'll be bargains on Tupperware up to furniture. There's different lines. Everything has a trading range. And there's kind of a science to our business. The items that have the higher frequency of sale are usually in the bedroom. Then the kitchen, you got to have a table and chairs. You got to have a refrigerator. Got to have a chest of drawer. Lingerie chest, believe it or not, Bob, Butch, best-selling piece of furniture in the house. But lingerie chest, that skinny chest, those women, they absolutely love them.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. Your and I's underwear won't fit in there,
No.
but they like it. got to start being careful living room. Then you got accent pieces. Then you got office, exercise, and art. And anyways, we deal with folks after going through probate and stuff that live out of town and they need to sell the whole house full of stuff. Kids may live out. I mean, I want to have a garage sale. And I have a garage sale and can't sell it all. Whenever you have a short period of time, Butch, Bob, you can't really get fair market value. And we scour the earth looking for things that people need in Wayne County and Glenn County. And like I said, we've been part of South Georgia since 1987.
All right, almost anything is located.
Almost everything.
Almost everything, not anything, but everything. Almost everything is located on Broad Street here in Jessup, in the old furniture outlet location there on Broad Street, on Southeast Broad Street, and we encourage folks to stop by.
Only open, guys, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 5. Sunday from noon to 4 for pickup and sales. The rest of the time we're out.
Yeah, so you got to spend most of your time trying to find stuff to sell, right?
We buy heavy from Hilton Head all the way down the Palm Coast, and like I said, St. Louis, the breadbasket, we bring back old stuff from there, Butch.
All right, Tom shooting here this morning from almost anything, and did I get it right?
Almost everything. It's okay. Almost everything.
Almost everything.
Butch,
everything, Butch.
Can I thank a few local people?
Sure, go right ahead, Tom.
Listen, our first customer by accident, it's a long story, won't go into that. Miss Adeline Kimberly was our first customer. The people here from the license office to the wedding license office to the tax assessor's office with Chris over there pulling cards and stuff. I'd really like to thank Gene Lyons for making this all possible. And look, man, you've got some great families over here. The Mocks, the Keiths, you've got some really creative people over here too. I was really surprised at, the decorators and stuff that you have that look for those odd things. And plus they give you a flood of business. And the Southern Weddings and Country Flowers people, all the employees at Jones's Kitchen, I'd like to thank them, Miss Brown. We appreciate it. You really have a great community here. You got a good thing going. I see why you're here, and I'm just very, very glad to be a part of it. And I appreciate the opportunity to tell people about almost everything, open Friday and Saturday.
Now, almost everything. When did you, I know you've been in business in Southeast Georgia for a long time. When did you actually open the doors here in Jessup at almost everything?
We bought the building last August and September, I think second or third week in last September. We got an anniversary coming up, and we want to do something special to say thank you for the folks that have made our transition easy and welcomed us to the community. It's really been a beautiful thing, and I'm very, very grateful.
Now, when a person walks into almost everything there on Broad Street here in Jessup, in the old furniture showroom there, what will they see when they go in? What can they expect when they walk in there, okay?
Literally almost everything, from Tupperware to Tiffany. I've got bronzes here up to $4,500. I've got a $10,000 dining room suite over there that I'll take $3,000 for. It changes every week, but we try to, there again, bring stuff in every day. Our inventory is quite extensive, and most people, I just like to sit there when people walk in and they just say, wow. And we got to go the extra mile to help people when we can. We've been able to help some people that have been burned out and stuff. Just talk to the hospice guys. We can help anybody raise money. We'll be glad to do that. We want to be an integral part of the community. Your athletic program over here, win, lose, or draw, you guys are behind them. I know the cross-country coach, really got to know him really well, and you guys, I love what you guys do for your athletic program. It's really a great thing.
Now, you said that you have been around Bob at events in Glenn County and sports. Where at?
And how? The ballpark. That's where I met my wife at the ballpark. And I tell you, me and this English fellow over there in Glenn County, we took a team we kept together for 5 years. And man, we would always play Wayne County. And man, we'd always bloody their nose. And Bob, those guys always kicked our butt in the second half. And the last year that we played them.
What team is this?
This is rec leagues over there. They should go to the high school. Yes, sir. No, this is soccer. I'm talking about.
Soccer. Okay.
And Bob, every year you guys would come over there and we'd bloody your nose, but you guys would just outlast us and always win by one or so. And I tell you, it's just a beautiful thing. And the last kids we coached that went on to play for the state high school championship. But I really admire the support you guys give your local teams, and I can see why your community is close knit, and your radio station is part of it. It's a beautiful thing.
If you have a question or comment for Tom with almost everything, you can do that at 912-427-3711, 912-427-3711. Freddie just sent in a text message here. Do you have collectibles there at almost everything?
Oh my gosh, yes, sir. And we get hit pretty hard by all the dealers, the eBay people and stuff. Whenever we bring a truck in from up north, look for the ads out and the radio ads out, and look for some advertisement on the net. We guys, there's no telling what'll show up. We have sold in the past, unfortunately, $18,000 baseball collections for $44, which now be worth a little over $100,000. I can tell all the bad stories. There've been a few good ones, but our stuff, we got to keep moving. We don't get top dollar for it. It's got to keep going, and we try to make everybody happy, whether a collector or a reseller or whoever it may be. But man, we get literally almost everything, and it's not your common stuff that would show up for sale.
Okay, and it's the stuff that y'all purchased somewhere and reselling. Is that right? Everything in there is that. It's not somebody else got stuff stuck in there and you're trying to sell it for them. All your stuff.
We used to have an antique mall, the Jacksonville Antique Mall, and in my old age of 53, I just want to keep it simple, stupid, and I'm going to finish my working life here in Wayne County.
All right, do you sell any type of boat motors or vehicles or anything of that sort?
Yes, sir. One good thing, we get boat motors, pristine boat motors from Missouri that have never been in salt water. You can take a 5 or 10 or 15-year motor that's only been used a few times. You take the cowling off and it looks brand new. And anything that's mechanical, electrical, we stand behind our stuff. You get a limited 30-day warranty. Just don't drop it off the truck and
yeah.
That's happened, believe it or not. But anyhow, there again, there's no telling what shows up. We've got a four-wheeler over there we're trying to sell. I've accidentally sold 5 or 6 Missouri boats over there. Anything you can imagine, literally. Fishing rods, antiquities. We try to stick with wood furniture. Man, I've got crystal over there. I've got Tupperware. I've got Hinkle knives. I've got, if you can think of it, sooner or later we get it. The more desire items, Butch, we like everybody else, we only get so often. But anyways, there's no telling. If you have a wish list, we keep a wish list. So if you're ever looking for something, if you let me know, sooner or later we'll get it. Okay. And there again too, we try to sell it half of retail, below market, and try to make everybody happy to keep it going. The last thing I want to do is take something to auction and pay an auctioneer 15 or 20% to on a bad buy, but that happens as well.
Okay, so you buy low and try to sell low is what you do.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay? You want to move that stuff out there. It's not there, just a showpiece. All right, almost everything on Southeast Broad Street in Jessup, the old furniture showroom there. So we invite folks to go on by and take a look at it. And what's so good about those places like this with almost everything, every week you go in, there's something new there. It's not the same inventory over and over and over again. All right, once again, what are the hours there at almost everything?
8 to 5, Friday and Saturday. Come early because of the heat. On Sunday for pickup and sales from noon till 4. Like everybody else, we try to go to Sybil's here in town and get over there and open up. But if you need any other help, there's numbers on the door. We do after-hours appointments or by chance. We're always over there unloading something.
All right, Tom, good luck with that. We look forward to being part of your first anniversary here in Jessup next month, okay?
Thank you so much, guys.
All right. Tom Shue of almost everything on Southeast Broad Street here in Jessup. Quite an exciting business right there.